I'm Ben, and this is my review on Transformers 1. You're probably wondering where am I? Well, similar to my Simpsons episode review with the Taika Waititi episode, and the Space Jam A New Legacy, and Spider-Man No Way Home, my first review, my mom and I are staying at my aunt and uncle's apartment. Yes, because my mom's finished chemotherapy and later she's gonna do some radiation. So in between those, she wants to spend time with her sister and yeah, my aunt and uncle. So we're here right now. But I saw Transformers 1 and I got my Transformers t-shirt, which is appropriate because I like to wear t-shirts that match the movie I'm going to see. Yeah, I really like Transformers 1. I saw this with my dad at the Cineplex and we had a great time. So Optimus Prime and I think it's D23, like it's Orion Pax and D23 and they're like friends right now, but they don't become enemies till later. Like this is kind of like the origin story of how they become friends. And the animation, I really like the animation, how it looks like it's Transformers 3D animation and it really looks really done well. It kind of reminds me of a cinematic, like you know, from Black Nerd Comedy pointed this out, but you know those CG serious shows from the 90s and 2000s, but it's given like a cinematic version, like the Bionicle movies. I love growing up with those movies. And okay, so I should tell you this is a non-spoiler, so there's no spoilers. So Orion Pax and D23 start out as friends and they join a race, and if you saw the trailers, and but then they found this thing that gives them the ability to transform, and the Quintessons are in there and they're like big scary creatures, and the surface world is pretty neat to look at. And I like and Scarlett Johansson voices Alita 1 and she does a great job. I like how she voices some of the other Transformers, like makes a cameo, and B123, which we know as Bumblebee, like he's voiced by Keegan-Michael Key, and I know him as Toad, and I like him voicing Bumblebee. And there's like a funny part where they first meet him, and I like how the way he talks, and he's a lot of fun like that. But yeah, and so friendship, Orion and like Orion Pax is kind of like the cocky guy who gets into trouble, but D23 is kind of like, I want to stay here and try to be safe. But then you kind of see how they evolve, and it looks pretty crazy, and they do a great job voicing them. I like Chris Hemsworth as Orion Pax, Optimus Prime, and he does a good job voicing him. Yeah, because all the Marvel Chris are voicing our favorite characters, like Chris Pratt voiced Mario in the Mario movie, Chris Evans voiced Buzz Lightyear, and Chris Hemsworth voiced Optimus Prime. But he does a really great job as Orion Pax, and but you'll see when he's Optimus, but don't want to give away any spoilers. So how it's animated, it was so beautiful and big, and I like how cinematic it is. And also Hasbro has its own logo, and you see on the opening there's like a big logo of Hasbro characters, and it looks really sweet. And the characters like Starscream, and Starscream is voiced by Steve Buscemi, and he does a really great job voicing him. And you see Shockwave and Soundwave, and they have some funny parts to them. And when I was younger and I was introduced to Shockwave and Soundwave, I always think Shockwave, the one with the one eye, I always think he should have Soundwave's voice. He just looks like a guy who should have Soundwave's voice. But you know what? I like how Soundwave and Shockwave sound. But anyways, I think that's it for my review. I'll get to my spoiler review. I had a really great time watching this. It was a really fun movie. What did you thought about the movie? And see you next time.